seat to stand.
All right, even Afars and pastors have confirmed special prayers over the position of President Donald Trump. But I asked this question, I asked you this question before he left. Is this a matter of spirituality or what?
Nigeria is a peculiar country. We so believe in spirituality. And sometimes that our spiritual something usually work, especially on this Donald Trump. Donald Trump is somebody that is very, very hard to describe. To me, Donald Trump is one freaky guy, one guy that you cannot divine. He knows God, and to some extent, you can say he loves God. But apart from that one, it still have some other thing that you could. How can you describe a David? David that God loved so much that he said is somebody after my own heart. But that heart that God was proud of was the same heart he used to fornicate and kill. So that's the description of a Donald Trump. So if anybody want to go spiritually against Donald Trump, I think they may not be too far from a right direction. If they can engage, if they can pray. Only what I know is that that kind of a approach, it may work individually. Mercy exists everywhere. Some people may be caught. You hear testimony. That is the funny thing. After all the brouhaha of Donald Trump, you will hear some people, Nigeria in America, coming out to give testimony that how I escaped Donald Trump deportation. And you will see the hand of God. Yeah. But do you know what usually surprised me? But for us to channel that thing towards turning around of our nation is another thing. I've heard a lot of testimony. I've heard a lot about the great men of God in this country. How God do this, how God do that. But we are unable to transfer it into the development of this nation. Not only our religion, there are so many resources that we are wasting in this country. Religious is part of it. It has not been able to transfer into the growth of this country. Look at our education. You will hear that Nigeria students, they break record. Even when they do international competition, I've heard that a Nigeria student, Ginika Ubong from Akwa Ibom, broke very rare record. It's called 100 over 100 in mathematics, Cambridge exam. They mark it, they couldn't remove anything. All this strange record we have been able to break, it has not been able to transfer into our, reflect in our development. You will hear that Nigeria do something. We say some Nigeria students, small one, manufacture a flying drone, manufacture this, manufacture that, showcase it. It has never been able to affect. I don't know the war Nigeria is battling, but based on that spirituality, they should go ahead. But as my brother advised us, when you are crying, please try to be seen. Don't just be in the name of I must remain in America. You start then throw away money to all these fake prophets and the fake afar and the fake all these things. Please, fraudster, please let your eyes be opening and know what you are doing. You yourself engage God. Pray.
Forget about the comments of the opposition. Don't do away with them. Don't mind them. That's what presidency has told Nigerians. And please be ready to face it. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is ready for all of you in 2027. This is a statement by presidency to the oppositions.
Number thing, if two boxers want to box, the first one will say, hey, me, I will box you. This guy, I will finish him within, give me second round, I will box him. The other one will not want to subject now. Any battle you feel that you are going to lose, don't go into it. So I will not support my brother that just left that say that they should forget about coalition. No, they should not forget about coalition. They should rather work and make sure that they come stronger. Let me tell you, Yoruba will say, if the defeat is too much, they will not be able to. There's no manipulation. Okay, as strong as Tinubu, why couldn't he manipulate the result in the southeast? Let Tinubu go and manipulate the results in the southeast. He said, why couldn't he go to southeast? You can see the result in the southeast. You will only rig when you have people on ground. When you don't have people on ground, they will rig you out. I mean, I voted in 2003 when we wanted to vote in Osun State that time. I know what happened in our community. It is our son that want to become governor. Even if you have member of opposition like 1 or 2, 3 houses that you can address, I want in the place where we are voting, you want to rig where majority of people are opening. We just share the remaining booklet. That was AD. We use all the remaining one. So you cannot rig where you don't have grant. So if the opposition is so strong, my brother, I want to see an everybody. I told you, I don't want to support President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027, but I want him. This thing, the policy is doing now, try to show some people that, okay, you don't own this country. He should continue with it. If he now know how he will fight his way, but I'm not going to, because Nigeria, sometimes we like to throw bath water with the baby. Actually, everybody, we are suffering now. Me and somebody, we were discussing yesterday, and I said, the case of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is like, Yoruba will say, a guy farts into your mouth, then he puts salt. Some people are happy with the way, because so many Southerners, they are happy because the way Tinubu is shown to the Northerner that, Oga, you don't own this country. That aviation university in that place split it into 6. It's paying them. They paying them gagao. They paying them. Peace in the Southern Kaduna. They paying them gagao. Peace in the North Central. They paying them gagao. So no, those are the kind of a thing. So El Rufai is bleeding now. I told you now. Since when have you heard from that?
That's Baba Ahmed.
They have given that
running
mate of Obi. As Obi is talking all around, that they have given him, shut up your mouth. Chief of Defense Staff. That never happened from Southern Kaduna. Federal Medical Center in the Southern Kaduna. Southern Kaduna, they are now treating as a prince and princess in this country. There is a peace. Benway, since when have you heard? Tell me, when Buhari was there, hardly you will see 3 or 4 months. It's not possible now. 3 or 4 months. Okay. 1 month, you will hear a massacre. May in Benway. Likewise in Plateau. Yeah. Go to all those areas. I personally interviewed one of their children. Yes, one of their children. I said, since President Bola Ahmed Tinubu come into power, what is the situation of security in your place? He said, make I not lie, yo. There is different. So, thank God. Tinubu is showing them that you people, you are very wicked. And if you forgotten that. Yes, sir. And Southern Kaduna minority. And for the very first time, Tinubu is able to show this North Central that, oh God, they are just using you. They are using you. You are not part of them. You go and choose Deputy Director General of DSS from Kogi, a Christian. They cry. Say, hey, it's not a called Northerners. Have you seen yourself? All of you that you say, we are not Northerner. We are not Northerner. You are not Northerner. There are some people called Northerner. So all animals are equal, but some are equal than the other. That is the truth of the matter. But based on harsh policy of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, make I no lie, with the film, well. Another one is even coming now. You see that tariff that they say they want to. The day I told you, the day I first hear it, when I breathe the first breath, something told me don't breathe that second breath. If you breathe it, you can land in the hospital. So don't forget about it. Anything where person fit do, now you go do.
There's a protest slated for tomorrow.
Oh, Mr. Mike, am I like I'm a gay saying that one? Which can protest? Just. Oh my God! It's coming like a raging storm, fasten up your belts. That is it.
All right, to the comment section before I allow you go. Mookie Great, I always love analysis of this guy. That's Mr. Femi. Mookie Great low.
Thank you, sir.
Mookie Great is still on his Wow. He's sighing. I only God knows why Mookie Great is sighing. You're welcome on the program, Mookie Great, this morning. I'll keep my direction off. Brother, Femi can be a good Olorin Ganusi.
Tell me no. Ganusi. Hey.
All right, Mookie Great again, FM. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. You met me. I'm after them.
All right.
We take number now. You know me now.
All right, anybody that wants to contest popularity with Nigerians should wait till 2027. This statement was made by Gary Sunday, that's a special advisor on media and public communications. What is the hope of these oppositions, political opponents in Nigeria?
First of all,
looking at the statement of presidency.
First of all, let me welcome the global anchorman of global system to the platform.
You're welcome.
This is a global stand, like I used to say, and I'm also welcoming the global, our interviewer, Mr. Michael Adekule.
I welcome you
to global stand.
I welcome you on the program, the global analyst.
Oh,
that's
very
so much
good. That's very good. That's very good.
Right.
Remember, this is a global stand that you must always keep to.
Okay.
Yes. To that question you asked concerning the opposition, parties, Mr. Mike, I must tell you, I don't see any opposition in place. Yes, I don't see them. Is there in an opposition? Somebody who just finished 8-year tenure of governor as governor under APC in Kaduna, and whose name was submitted to the house for ministerial slot that was screened up. Is that what is he now an opposition now to the party? Is he a member of the party he belongs? Is he a member of opposition? When you say an opposition, you don't belong to that party. You are from another party. Donald Trump, a US president now, is from opposition party, Republican, against Democrats. So when you are talking of opposition, I don't see opposition in place in the name of verified. But that does not mean that opposition party does not exist. No, PDP is an opposition party, Labour is an opposition party, SDP, all these parties, they are opposition parties. But I'm talking of the politicians themselves who are playing the game. I don't see many of them as opposition members.
Are they strong enough?
In the first place, whereby I don't see them as opposition members, they're members of the same party. Okay. That means they don't have any ground. That, like I said, that does not mean that there's no opposition parties in place. PDP, Labour, and the rest, they are opposition parties. But people playing this game in the name of opposition, they are not opposition members, they are not opposition politicians in the first place, in the recent. The opposition party that actually existed, like PDP, Labour, and the rest of them, they are not living up to expectation. Why? There's factionalization in those parties. Atiku factionalizes the party, he has a camp of his own. Iwike factionalizes PDP, he has a camp of his own. Labour, Obi has a camp. Abure, they all have a camp. So all these parties, all these opposition parties, they are not united in one as a single party. They have been factionalized by political ambition of their godfathers who wanted to occupy political position. So the party themselves, they are not together as one party. PDP, the problem going through PDP now. As go camp against Wike camp. That means the fold of that party have been factionalized into sections. They are not one party, they are not one house. The same thing going on in Labour. All other parties, even all of that across, there's no single entity called a party. That's their opinion, their everything is aggregated as a single entity party that can unite and fight the incumbent president administration. So that's where I don't see them going anywhere, except those warlords, those political godfathers who are factionalizing that party along their political interests, can bury their interest first and bring all the party members together and unite it as one single party. First of all, in PDP, let Atiku bury his presidential ambition, because every Atiku is doing PDP is always throwing his own presidential ambition. At Wike too, they want to control the soul of that party. Let him also bury that ambition and let all of them come together as party members and now unite all the members across the states. PDP does that. The same thing with Labour. If they can do that, then we now see one PDP, one Labour, one SDP, one Zenny party. It is then we can then form an alliance. It's after that they can then form an alliance like we had in time past. Then they can then give Tinubu a chase for the fight. But as each of these parties have been factionalized presently, that each of the parties themselves is not one party, how will they come together to form an alliance? So that's where I don't see them coming up with anything tangible to challenge Tinubu. Number two, the political system that handle our electoral matters is not in the favor of the masses. It's already a pocket of the government of the day. Is it the INEC want to talk about? The leadership of INEC, who is controlling it? The security apparatus, who is controlling it? Even they will dare you go to court after they must have rigged you out. Go to court, meaning that the judiciary itself is already pocketed. So our electoral process is that handle our electoral matter is not free and independent to bring credible results on behalf of support of the outcome of the election to Nigerians. All these decisions have been pocketed by the government. That's where their confidence is coming from. That come what May 2027, we will dust you and finish you, because number one, like I said, the political parties are not, and they are not one together, and the political system, the political institution handling our election campaign matters is corrupted. It's already pocketed. Both the judiciary, where you go to address your seek for address of your grievances, that place too is already pocketed. Where do you now go to get redress? Except want to take matter by your own self. You accept to resort to self-help, self-defense, which the government of the day will run. They will stand firmly against. They will deploy the resources to attack you, to block you, to attack you. So
thank you so much, Mukibret is saying good, very good analysis. If Atiku can give up his ambition,
yes,
front a candidate,
yes.
That's a very good one. Okay, that's if Atiku can give up his ambition and support.
Wike can give up his ambition of controlling the soul of PDP. If they all can bury their personal interest, then build a party first, build PDP first. Now allow whoever that will come up to bring again. Just imagine through transparent means. But if they consider along this line, the party is not one. Number two, the political system is
all right. Away from that, can rituals, can sacrifices, can prayers solve the challenges Nigerians are facing in the US? I'm talking about illegal immigrants.
Mr. Michael, we have physical, we have spiritual. Thoughts in the church that what manifests physically first have been settled spiritually before it manifests physically. Even if you go to the Bible, if you read the book of Law of Moses from Exodus down to Deuteronomy, you will see how God itemized mode of worship, sacrifices, offering. This offering, burnt offering, peace offering, sacrifice offering, using animals to do it. It is offering. It's in the book, in the law, in the book of God, which is called Judaism now. The practice of that is called Judaism by the Jews. Of course, we are not doing that anyway. Christ has come and replaced that function of animal for. So, in form of offering and rituals. Yes, rituals has a place in it. Whether spiritual in the way of the Lord or occultic. We have two sides. Either offering, sacrifice, rituals in the way of the Lord or occultic. Those one who practice occultism, we know the power of occultism truly exists. Certain, occultic power there truly exists. But even Jesus, when he was casting out healing people, you will hear him. He will address the spirits behind this and casting off, meaning that there are spiritual forces behind things. If Jesus can do that and speak to demons, cast out spiritual forces back, cause somebody, that means their existence of spiritual powers, whether that powers or godly power. So depending on how you deploy it, you can work in your favor or work against you. Those who believe in this occultically, where I don't belong to that, I belong to the power of God. If they can deploy it, how it will work for them, it's left to them. And those who believe in prayers, it will also work for them.
In the comment section, Muki Great saying what God cannot do does not exist.
Yes.
Okay, let's see how it goes tomorrow. Strike NLC on telecom tariff increase.
The global CEO of assistance, don't let your heart trouble by NSC. NSC is a bought over institution. Anybody who still believing on NSC as a savage, to savage us from any situation, you are just wasting your time. They only come and grandstand and place your gallery and show us in person that they want to come for our aid, they want to fight for our right. It's like NSC is part and parcel of the whole corruption. Whatever his name is, what's the name of the NSC? Ajero. Whatever grandstand they want to display to us tomorrow, or that's the gallery wants to show to us, we will sit down in the audience position to watch your play. If you only want to give us a play, and what you want to display to us, want to show to us, you will stand and watch that play. You are not coming to address anything. We will not be deceived by you. Be deceived by many times by you. You are not coming down to address anything. It's a play I'm calling it a playwright. I just not a playwright. Writing dramas, plays, and coming to actors for us to see. Or you will hear NSC doing tomorrow. It's just a show of let me call it the show of shame. Playing to the gallery. Come on, I deceive Nigerians that we are fighting for Nigerian masses. Whereas nothing. Tell me all the, I mean,
The past
yes, what has been the
the
record of it?
results.
What has been the result? When something was removed, you told us that to the way that you are going to strike. What are the palliative government have this for from government? Nothing. Electricity tariff, removal of subsidy from petroleum, telecommunication tariff, everything. Nothing they have achieved for us. So don't believe in NSC government to take
Thank
for
you
anything.
so much,
Thank you very
Mr.
much.
Olajide.
City Stand.